You want to talk about somebody putting effort in their body? Just look at the two of them, Alec Odin and Robby.
Alec Odin, Robby. Where Bobby conspicuous by his absence,
and Pat Brink conspicuous by his.
Well, I guess these guys said, "Hey, man, there's a shot at being number one contenders." Alec Odin wants some gold. Why not?
Now, if you're Pat Brink and Alec Odin and Robby win this, how do you feel?
I think you just gotta.
Or if you're Bobby and Robby wins this.
I think if they don't understand the idea of opportunity and you gotta, showing up's half the battle, and for whatever reason, I believe maybe travel issues, Bobby not here, the tag team partner of Robby, and Pat Brink absent.
Well, Pat Brink has taken up that role as like a mentor to Alec Odin, so I think he'd be proud of Odin if he were to gain a tag team title shot.
And Robby with the experience, maybe he can help lead Alec Odin to a victory and number one contendership. But if you look at this plain and simple, I mean, quite frankly, the experience edge goes to Sam Adonis and King McBride.
I would agree with you.
Most years in the business, Sam Adonis, a main event superstar in AAA, Mexico City, Mexico. King McBride, Grand Slam champion. There's not a title or an accolade here at MCW that man has not or cannot accredit on his resume. Seduce and Destroy, Bro Keller, Joe Keys. They're just recently former tag team champs.
And actually never got their tag team rematch.
They may not have signed the clause.
They may not have signed that.
If you don't sign for it, you don't get it.
Well, here's the other thing, too. I think Joe Keys certainly may have had some, and Bro Keller had some disciplinary actions against them. You remember on our breakthrough episode where they ruined that main event match between Action Andretti and Leo Rush.
Very true.
I think GM Phil Stanford was pretty upset that his main event was ruined, but that was then. This is now. Becky Phillips, the referee with the unenviable task of officiating this Four Corners Tag Team match to determine the number one contenders for the MCW Tag Team titles.
Could envy her a little bit. She's out there with a lot of meat.
If you're that type of guy, I don't know.
She's a girl. Let's all be clear here.
It looks like Robby's wanting to start this one off. Robby, a guy that, a fan favorite, but it's been a long time since he's been on his stride, has it not?
Well, they're
kind of coming apart. I don't know. He's not on that wave and that high of success.
And he also doesn't have the comfort in his partner. So Joe and Bro are probably the best gelling team. The cartel guys, they're usually on the floor cheering on Dante. So,
but interesting you say that, because if you look at our past couple of tag team champions, Joe Keys and Bro Keller, they were a makeshift tag team. Miles and Killian, they were essentially a makeshift tag team. Him and Alec Odin, they can maybe be able to create some magic here tonight.
And that's what it's going to take, a moment, a spark, some magic. Is this the night where we witness Robby and Alec Odin becoming a formidable tag team? When we say the experience edge goes to Sam Adonis and King McBride.
You want to take that back? You want to walk that back a little?
I'm saying just years in the ring, not intelligence per se.
Look, the problem's already starting.
Joe Keys right there to stir the pot. With his big fat head right between those two. Sam Adonis starting this one off. Let's see if he can get in the ring here. Having no trouble with me getting in the ring. Collar and Hopo tie up. Look at Robby trying to isolate the arm of Sam Adonis. Robby's given up about 4 or 5 inches. The roll up. First pin attempt of the match. And this is one pinfall or one submission. Whoever scores that pinfall or submission will be the number one contenders, not elimination style. Oh, what was that? That's like you gotta be just. What planet are you on extending your hand to Sam Adonis? thinking you're going to get a fair shake. And as much as they were arguing, Ricky, look at this. King McBride putting that boot up.
Oh,
Well,
as you say it.
they get about the same page. These guys aren't even reading the same curriculum.
How is Sam going to blame Ryan McBride for that?
Well, Ryan kind of put his foot down. There was a good 2 seconds there.
Throat chop by Robby, swinging him into his corner of Alec Odin. Back body drop. This is how Robby likes to compete. He's that flurry of high impact and feeling the moment of this sold-out capacity Hollywood crowd.
Oh,
That monkey flip
Very
across the
excited
ring.
for that monkey flip. He told everybody.
he always is.
He loves that monkey flip, doesn't he? And Sam Adonis into the arms and knees and bosom of his tag partner, King McBride. Adonis not having a good showing out here. Are these guys really coming apart without Andy Weinberg? Are they proving that they need this man?
Does anyone need that man?
Well, I mean, look at his team coming apart at the seams even before this one got started. When the hell are the winners going to get on the same page? Robby has yet to tag out. He knows the longer he's in this matchup, the better his chances are. If you're not in the match, you can't go for a pinfall or submission. Lord Diaz knows
Let's
that.
say Lord Diaz figured that out.
Yeah, so the Chihuahua of the cartel tags himself in here. Let's see if he can do a little bit more than yipping.
Here comes Lord Diaz.
Not so far.
King McBride with the hip toss. Standing drop kick. One Diego. One right fist to Joe Keys. One for Bro Keller. And
Oh.
Diego shuts him down.
Just one too many men coming at him.
McBride finds himself in that enemy territory. On the wrong side of the barrio, the cartel's corner. As the Chihuahua Lord Diaz is off the leash and out the yard. What is he yelling? Oh. Joe Keys bullying poor Diaz.
But didn't tag himself in.
No, do you see Diaz turn around and think about it and then say, you know what? Okay, I'm not going to But calls himself the ace in MCW. He's certainly feeling himself.
Well, somebody's got to.
He has actually put in on a bit of a
little bit of a hurting on King McBride.
yeah, an offensive flurry on the King. Didn't expect to see this. Snap suplex. Beautiful float over. Far leg hook. Barely a 1 count on McBride. And McBride's got to be saying, wait, what's happening here? Am I being defeated here by Diaz? Is that Diego Cruz with that punch to my midsection?
But when you're able to tag out to a partner who you're on the same page with, you know, it tends to work out in your favor. King McBride doesn't really have that luxury.
He doesn't have that peace of mind, does he, to know that he has someone fighting for the same goal as he. And here comes the spoiler. Like a surgeon
Oh, he
with
saw-
surgical precision.
Yeah, but he saw that King McBride was hurting, and he said, "I can end this now."
Keep in mind the storied history with Joe Keys and King McBride as well as Robby.
Oh!
Security. Double knees from Bro Keller onto the King. Bro going for the cover, hooking the leg and the arm there, and a 2 count. Becky Phillips right in position.
Very smart to hook that arm too. How close he was to those ropes.
He's got that wrestler's build, Ricky. Does Bro Keller, those long limbs like Ichabod Crane, able to hook his opponents where needed and able to execute that facebuster. Joe Keys hooking both legs.
And as you mentioned, Diego Cruz breaking up that pinfall and knows that it's one fall to a finish.
Yeah, you do not want, if you see the opponents hit a maneuver and possibly be able to put the competition away, you want to break that up. Look for that steam getting built up in a European uppercut, perhaps. No.
Nope.
Joe Keys.
As you said, the spoiler.
Did you see it? There was a little smile, though. There was a little smile. He enjoyed what he just did to those people. They thought they were going to get something great. He put them to sleep.
Joe Keys is the type of guy who literally would take candy from a baby just to hear the baby cry. Bobby there. Hey, a back elbow to his former partner. And another back body drop.
Yeah, it looks like Robby was contemplating going in for a tag, and Joe Keith just shut that down.
And that's an old feud, and Brotherhood disbanded long ago. King McBride, though, tags in the big man, Alec Odin.
Made the choice to not tag in his partner.
Interesting. Alec Odin just standing there like a brick house, turning inside out Joe Keys. One for Bro Killer. I mean, he literally just almost turned the man inside out with that scoop slam. In comes the Cartel, looking for the double team. Oh, no luck. Could Alec Odin be going for the ride? No.
Nope.
Lord Diaz, you gotta be this big, this tall to manhandle this man. And out go Robby and Joe Keys. Have they been eliminated from this matchup as Brian McBride now trying to sequester Alec Odin. Odin, that strength on display for everyone to see.
Say too big, too strong.
Too big, too strong, too hungry. Oh my God! The press slam. He's like a gorilla in a man suit. Alec Odin press slamming King McBride to the competition on the outside. Sam Adonis interjects. Out goes Odin.
Oh, but lands on his feet.
Didn't even phase him. Alec Odin unleashing a fury. What is Robby doing? Is he?
I think Joe was looking for a place to hide.
Well, no place to hide here. As Lord Diaz looking for connection with those splashes. Can't get any. Brian McBride with the atomic drop. And McBride firing with those haymakers of his own. Brian McBride so versatile. He can do it all in that squared circle. Seeded out with that blue thunder bomb. McBride going up to what once was comfortable territory for him at one point, guys.
Yeah, King McBride used to be a high flyer. In recent years, took it to the ground game.
Frog splash, putting the ground game on. Lord Diaz, the cover. Oh, we almost had new number one contenders in the winners, King McBride and Sam Adonis. Where does Lord Diaz get off kicking out of that maneuver?
I think we call that puppy power.
Diaz showing us a little something in this matchup, showing us, and the Jefe, El Jefe, Dante Caballero, that maybe the Cartel deserving of that number one contendership.
Well, for all the good that kicking out did, he's still the only guy in there for Ryan to beat up.
Oh, but a blind tag from Sam Adonis, though.
Oh, man. Sam Adonis pushing after that DVD, and the glory goes to Adonis. What was that? New number one contenders.
Oh, McBride is not happy about that.
I don't think they go to the back and celebrate.